Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kimmy Changa, here this morning, switching it up a little bit with a video of my skincare routine, because this has become a larger focus in the past few months, just with stress, with the pandemic, the current racial uprising. I'm wearing masks when I go out to the store now. I'm not under fluorescent lights all day at work. So my face was having a lot of questions going through ups and downs. So quarantine has really allowed me to focus on my hair and skin and really just listening to what they need each day, which varies day to day. So I usually only do the full shebang that I'm about to do once a day with a quick wash and rinse, either before bed or when I am waking up. And just so you know, this is exclusive footage because you are seeing me for the first time without my eyebrows filled in. But there's been a recent and much needed focus and increase in skin positivity on social media, and I really want to take part in that. So here we go. So I like to start out with eyebrow care first and just kind of gently stimulating those follicles. I've mentioned my past battle with trichotillomania in my younger years, so I really try and give my eyebrows 24/7 TLC. So let me get started with that. So I began seeing an esthetician before I moved a few months before our wedding in 2019. And shout out to Face Cafe Glam Bar and Blushed by Natasha, who really introduced me to the Image skincare line. So just so you know, here I'm just kind of like going in circles this whole eyebrow area, just kind of stimulating the follicles with Proclaim Jamaican castor oil, which is good for hair and skin. So I just kind of focus this in my eyebrow area. So for Image, I actually recently attended a virtual diversity upfront, like no skin left behind session, and I'm really hoping they do more of those going forward. But it had Black estheticians and models speaking on skincare, common myths, D&I, and representation in skincare, and also the products that they use for themselves and for their clients. So that was really cool to hear. So I'm just finishing out this eyebrow and little circles. So I have combination skin, probably about 70-30, oily and dry respectively. And oil results in acne, unfortunately, large pores, scarring, post-acne brown spots, hitting the adolescent jackpot. Right. So this is the Image salicylic gel cleanser. So this is a great wash for acne, and also if Aunt Flo comes to visit and brings along some of her pesky friends, or if my skin is just feeling extra oily or inflamed, I go with this wash and a steam to really open up my pores and let it get in there and just really help my skin. But it can be drying. The salicylic acid can be very drying. So you have to watch out for that and only use it a few times a week. Today though, I'm gonna go with the Image Vital C face wash, face hydrating facial cleanser, and with lukewarm water. Just, opening up my pores a little bit to get that in there for a nice, refreshing cleanse. So I have my fancy extraction tools here, professional grade, that I usually use once a week for especially my nose area where that oily sebum builds up around all of our noses, and it's definitely not cute, and like this tool especially really helps get that gunk out. I use it on other areas of my skin, but as it is pretty sensitive, I try, like I said, to limit it to once a week. But I won't subject y'all to that today, though. It's not cute. So I typically follow up my wash with Clean and Clear astringent, and this is actually has salicylic acid in it as well, which is basically the acne medication I referred to earlier. But I never use it in conjunction with the acne image wash, just because they both can be excessively drying, and that's just a little bit too much on the skin. So if I do the steam and acne wash, I don't use this astringent, but for this just natural hydrating wash, I'm gonna use this astringent. Let's see what this cotton ball picks up. I definitely go around the areas that I have like the most problems in my T-zone. And especially if I've extracted, I definitely go around that nose area just to pick up and clean behind the oily sebum. See how we're doing? Not too bad. Pretty good. I think that wash was pretty effective. Just gonna go over that area one more time. Okay. So at this point, I have a couple of things that I like to choose to do. It just kind of depends on whether I've used the hydrating facial wash or the acne facial wash, but I'll either follow up all that with the Image Ageless resurfacing mask, which just kind of really does a great exfoliating job across the face. Or I will use my Gleeman Vitamin C Clay Mask, which is really great for hyperpigmentation, which comes from, acne and times in the sun, and especially now that we're wearing masks covering half our face and we're outside, I'm getting a funky tan line on my face. So that's fun, excuse me. Or I'll go the microdermabrasion route with this tool that I actually ordered online on Amazon, the Julian blackhead remover. You can see it has like this microdermabrasion with those like crystal-like head that really penetrates the pores and gets that stuff out. I think I'll go with the mask today and just wash it off with cold water to really kind of snap my pores back into place. So the Gleeman Vitamin C Clay Mask comes with this really cool little Gleeman brush. Very cute, very cool. So I'm just gonna, I actually do the problem areas and the most oily spots of my face as opposed to like doing a lot of like inside cheeks and under eyes. So I like to focus on my cheeks. And I go upwards with pretty much everything I do, washing, cotton balls, things like that, just to lift my face, not tug it down. And I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 minutes. And then, like I said, remove it with cool water just to keep my pores pretty snapped together. All right, so we got the mask off, feeling pretty refreshed, feeling good. So now, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. So oftentimes there's a misconception with oily skin that you don't need moisturizer or anything else that's gonna add to the shine, but your skin will just overcompensate with more oil production. So if it's not properly moisturized, you're just going around in circles. So the best bet is just to moisturize regardless. Keep your skin feeling fresh and bouncing back. So I'm going with the Vital C Hydrating Repair Cream. It's great. It smells so good. Just a slight fragrance, but just really refreshing for that end feeling that you're going for. So I'm just gonna put it here and do lifting up, as I said, and through my neck as well, just kind of lifting up. I just kind of pat around my eyes. That area is pretty tender. You don't want to tug, but I definitely want to get that area moisturized as well, especially if you're wearing eye makeup or under eye concealer. That area can get dry either from the wearing the makeup or, you know, the makeup removal process. So just want to make sure you get all that area. Just lifting up. Yeah, if you don't keep it moisturized and you have an oil overproduction, that's just going to lead to more breakouts. So, and this feels so refreshing at the end of all of that. So I like to apply a little bit of this Image matte sunscreen, just a few dots. It's oil free, which is good. So it kind of helps take away that shine that you might be worried about from the moisturizer. But one of the things I think about is that, like, I'm passing through windows while I'm working from home, like all day, every day. And, you know, sun rays, the UV rays, they're coming in that way as well, even if you're not outside. So you definitely want to get that UV protection for your face regardless. So I like to apply this after my morning routine. I just do a couple drops because it can make you look a little cakey if you put too much on. So, and then I'm just gonna rub that in. But it's a matte moisturizer, so I never feel dry after applying it. If anything, I just feel moisturized and matte, like I'm ready to go. I had a beach shoot a year ago, and I applied this very thoroughly over my face before applying my makeup because I was going to be out in the sun, sweating, and I wanted to make sure I had that protection under my makeup. So, feeling good and lifting. Cool. So the last step is the Image Skincare 15 SPF lip prevention. So it's also SPF, so it just enhances your lips and gives it that SPF protection as well. I mean, your lips are out there. They can peel, they can burn just as much as any other part of your face or your body. So you want to make sure you have those protected. Also, again, just a little dot'll do you because it will leave your lips a little cakey. But it also leaves them feeling very moisturized and refreshed. Just get that in there. So at this point, if it's a morning skincare routine, I usually apply a little bit of makeup, fill in these eyebrows that you have been introduced to, and then I'm good to go. Starting my remote work day, feeling good. Zoom calls, Teams calls, looking good, feeling good. So I really appreciate you rocking with me for this skincare routine. I'd love to hear your personal skincare routines, be it morning time, nighttime, however, or if you even use Image Skincare yourself, you know, your results, your experiences. Just really thank you. I hope you're all doing well. Keep your heads up. As always, justice for Breonna Taylor. Peace.